You're so precious, Tula. I know. Hey, I love that baby. Oh, you not watching Baby Driver? Baby Driver on her. Okay. I love babies and I love Tula too. Hey, Tula. Are you okay, babe? Okay. Oh, that's good. You got the other cubby? Okay. You want, yeah. You want the cubby? I don't know if it's, I might have to redo your patty too. Yeah, I don't know if it's like as comfy as it should be or what. We might have to redo it, Tula. Okay, I love you, too, lady. I love you, Bella Poop. Y'all are my Shih Tzu girls. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, the hangover was. See, like one beer, I wake up with a few fizzlers and I feel great. But like it's the second beer. Yeah, maybe I feel a little dehydrated, but I go for that third beer. It's like, oh my god, at this age, you know. So yeah, it's taking me like longer and longer to recover, so I might have to, cut it out entirely. Like, yeah, I know. It feels like I've been saying it, you know, for a long time and then not really doing it. But um, really, what really gets me is if I start smoking, which I did. This not a full pack of cigarettes, but I smoked what was left of the pack of cigarettes, and my God, that's not how they keep the smokers hooked like continuously. It's through the nicotine because that nicotine chemical they put in for the tobacco companies is so addictive, and like the chemical is like just so like if you don't have it, you just start to act like a heroin addict or crackhead or something. It just makes you feel like a crackhead, and so that's the problem with it. Yeah, those Nick fits are incredible. Like they're very powerful. So I can understand why a lot of people don't quit, even though um, they're afraid of lung cancer and heart disease and emphysema and COPD and all that stuff. But yeah, that nicotine is a very powerful chemical, and that's what I fear about when I smoke is that I have a really bad reaction if I have a few cigarettes the next day. It's like the Nick fit is so bad, and I don't have any nicotine patches or any other cigarettes, so it's just like ah yeah. That's not like a sympathy story. I'm just saying like it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to the healthy ways tomorrow. Uh, Even though I haven't done a great job this year in the New Year's repollutions. Are you okay, too, lady? Oh, you need an extra blanket? Oh, there you go, babe. Are you okay, honey? Oh, hope your ear feels better. My ooh. All right. I'm feeling a little better, but yeah. I think what I would like drink all night with my friends, when I was like 26 or something, and we'd party the night away, and then like the next day it was like pretty much just get back into it, like yeah. But at almost 46 years old, not so much. So yeah. So I don't even know if I'll get any zone right out of this, but I'm just like trying to get some. Trying to get some. Is that what life is? It's just trying to get some. Yeah, whatever that means. But yeah, essentially trying to get some resources, get some women, get some family, get some children, get some money, get some. Yeah, it is pretty much like getting some. That's what it's all about. Mm. Right. Getting some. Come get some. That was funny in Evil Dead with Ash and Ashley. Yeah, I watched. I never read Wuthering Heights, and I know I played the song last night by Kate Bush, and yeah, discovered by what was it? David Gilmour of Pink Floyd. He discovered her and launched her career with Wuthering Heights, I believe, when she was 19. This was like 1979, 1980. Um, they had some Kate Bush song that was popular. Was it on Stranger Things or something? And it shot up on the charts of Spotify or something because it was her questioning God or something, questioning the Lord and stuff. So I don't know. It was a deep song. Actually, what song would I love to go viral with Kate Bush? Maybe Peter Gabriel, "Don't Give Up" with Kate Bush. That was a really good one. That was a great one. Yeah, that's an amazing duet, really. Yeah, I'm feeling a little better. I think the Nick fit was so bad that I was like, oh shit. Yeah, but now the Nick fit is like, it'll take a few days for the nicotine to get out of the system, the addictive chemical. And that's the worst because, like, maybe some people can't turn down another drink if they've already been drinking. But the thing is, like, you can, when you do stop drinking, you don't really like want another drink, you know what I mean? Like you don't get a nicotine fit, like you don't get a heroin, you don't have a bad reaction about not getting the drug. So you only get that reaction if you've been like drinking pretty heavily, like for days, like my aunt used to do. Like, and so she would literally like some people will die because they drink so much, like that it's in their bloodstream has so much hard liquor and beer and alcohol in it that if they don't have it, they're gonna basically die. But you got to be hitting it pretty hard, to get to that to graduate to that level of alcoholism. You have to be trying very hard. And so okay, then yeah. So I never read Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. Maybe I read the Cliff Notes, but I watched like the one with Tom Hardy and the one with Andrew Lincoln and Tom Hardy is like is I watched the whole. Yeah, I do really enjoy the story, even though it's a supernatural story, but in a lot of ways. Yeah, plus as well. My mother's name is Kathy, so that's the main character is Kathy. So so there's that connection too, which makes it a little bit deeper for me than maybe other people. Makes it more personal feeling. Yeah, some people they don't like Kate Bush's voice, but to me it's heaven. It's angelic. It's great. Um, I don't mind different pitches of voice. I just don't like old Bruce Springsteen sounding like he's taking a shit or something. I don't like that. Yeah, like Bruce Springsteen when he sings as an old fart, it sounds like he's struggling to take a shit, and the look on his face too is like he's constipated or something. It sucks. I'm not the only person that thinks that. Um, he farted. He has constipation. So that nicotine fit is awful. So I'm gonna try not to smoke. I did a pretty good job until I drank last night, but it was kind of like the Mardi Gras and the storms passed, and it was Valentine's Day. Yeah, all my Valentines were I mean, ever since middle school, I think. So I don't really know another way to celebrate Valentine's Day, like because I've never had a girlfriend or a wife or anything. So like I don't know any alternative Valentine's Day. So it's always been the lonely and depressing Valentine's Day. It's always been that way. So it's always been the struggle, and it's not like I never said, "Ooh, there's a pretty girl over there." It's not like I didn't notice. Like they had this hot Italian girl in seventh grade, and I was like, "Ooh, she is so cute and young and fresh and like." But we had some laughs, but I never asked. I didn't start dating in seventh grade, unfortunately. But yeah, maybe that was my moment when I had a car and a job, and I went to the mall right before the holidays, and they had that mounted security guard, that blonde, rode up. Hey, are you lost? Do you need directions? I should have said, hey, can I have your phone number? So like I don't know if she was coming over to me to actually help me or to patrol or ask questions, or if she was like, hey, hint like a hint that I don't get is like, hey, why don't you ask me out? But kind of like curious, like, oh, there's a dude over here that looks, young and sexy, and he's not a loser. Well, let me go check this out. So maybe I blew my opportunity just because I just didn't, you know, I didn't ask her out or something. Those, like those connections aren't forming. It's like that. Okay, they say you're alone on Valentine's Day because economics explains channel, but it still doesn't it still doesn't mitigate the pain. It still doesn't mitigate that. So it doesn't mitigate the pain, but there's no amount of like drugs and alcohol and to help the pain. It's just worse. Eventually, just have to realize there's no pill, there's no cure. Like no one's coming to rescue. Like the real deal is that people got to do it for themselves, every man, woman, and child, and that's just how it is. And yet, blame doesn't help, and pointing fingers doesn't help either. Even though there's lots of places you can point the finger, and there's a lot of people you can blame, but at the end of the day, sometimes people, including myself, you take a hard look in the mirror and do the right thing. So, but yeah, tomorrow's President's Day. Yeah. The serene Japanese music. They got three texts: kanji, hiragana, katakana. You remember that? Yeah, getting drunk and taking Japanese lessons. I don't know. Maybe that prepares me for Japan. Don't they get drunk in those videos a lot? They'll have the white YouTuber, and like he'll go to the he'll be. I would be scoping for Poontang, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'd be looking for some Japan ass, and looking for some cute girls with some black hair mop top, and then I would try not to upset the society or get my ass kicked or something, or go to fucking jail. Yeah. So they did the election theme for this game. I don't know if it was like because the Donald Trump Kamala Harris election or what was going on here. Or this could be with all these mushrooms. My theory was that they were doing the Japanese penis, the phallic festival, and that's why they're putting the mushroom. But obviously they can't put penises everywhere in the game, so they did mushrooms instead. Yeah. That's my theory that it's a homage to the phallic festival, but it could be wrong. That's just my interpretation. It may be true. It may be not. When the Underverse, dog. Yeah. Oh, we got the. I love that like Psycho Muppets. It's the best. Okay, so tonight we're not staying up till 6 in the morning, like with the 3 beers. Yeah. Oh, I didn't do the Three Doors Down tribute, huh? Cause I. Yeah. Oh well. It's called Kryptonite, not Superman. Let's check the volume on this. The Psycho Muppets. Psycho Muppets. Okay. Yeah, my mom seemed kind of bored today, like when she called me, because uh, it's a necessary duty to take care of grandma, but she just says, "Hey, can you get me something?" And then, you know, it's not exactly thrilling. Is the thing. It's necessary, but it's not like right. Yeah. So taking care of grandma in the hospice when she's dying, basically, is not the most. It's the necessary thing, but it's not the most exciting thing. So you could tell that like my mom and my aunt are going like they can't wait to leave. They can't wait to like go somewhere. Like yeah. So mom's gonna really be happy coming back home. Like uh, and she's happy that grandma didn't die. Her mom didn't die. So it's something to be happy about. I'm happy about it too. Yeah. So she'll be happy. Oh, mom didn't die, and yeah, she's gonna celebrate with some drinks, maybe. So my Nick fit was so bad that I was like, oh, never again. Now I know why. See, I just suffer through the Nick fit, and then it passes eventually, even though it's really painful. But some people, they can't handle the nicotine fit because it's so much anxiety. And it's like if you have a little bit of nicotine and then you have a nicotine withdrawal or whatever. And this nicotine withdrawal, it feels like a heroin withdrawal or something. It's like really, really awful. You got your blankets and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's a like. They're so much scarier than the 1986 one, huh? Yeah. Very scary now. Almost like aliens. Oh, um, well, yeah. That like. Oh, we had the Bat Cave. Oh yeah. Batman. I was privileged. I think I was privileged growing up in the 1980s for a lot of reasons, But I think one of the main reasons is that I saw a lot of 1960s shows, and they were rebroadcast in the 1980s to fill up airtime. And two of those shows, Star Trek and Batman, were riots. Even though their special effects were, awful, but that's what makes it funny too. The long blade dome. Well, this one, oh yeah, replace that. Get rid of that bullshit. Yeah, so I'm not looking forward to drink again because not because drinking is not fun. It's the problem is that if I smoke, I'll get a nick fit, and the next day I'll be like jonesing for a cigarette all day, and it's like nah, because that nick. It's not really that people are addicted to smoke. It's more like people are addicted to the nicotine. Oh wow. I'm underneath the city. No wait. I'm underneath the village. It's not a real song. Hell man. Yeah, I guess the question I've been struggling with on an existential level is who is my grandma? You know what I mean? Like I know who she is, but it's like I guess on a deeper level, on an existential level, it's like who is anybody? Really, So I guess that's like the deeper problem. This is a nice place to farm and to get moms and to get keys eyeballs and stuff. Yeah, I think my nick fit and my hangover is kind of like subsiding now. I'm like, ooh, I'm not gonna. I think I'm just gonna outlaw ever buying like 3 beers ever again at the same time. So that's like gets me to smoke, and then I get pissed because I have a nicotine fit, and it's very painful. Okay, if I made any predictions about Iran falling, and let's say there was an attack right now or something, and it was being reported, I don't I watch the news quite a bit, but sometimes some stuff is breaking. You know, okay, baby, you got an itchy ear. Oh, you got an itchy ear. It's okay. Look at that. Are you okay, baby? Ooh, what is that? What is that spot, too? Okay. Man, you performed very poorly. Holy shit. You blew the whole Daytona 500 Fox Bet Super 6 app. All right. Tomorrow's the $700,000 Texas two-step lottery. We're going to play that. Yeah. What, after taxes, what, Uncle Sam and Mike Johnson will get, what, $100,000, $150,000 out of that. And then after that, the rest is yours. Yeah. After the Congress and the tax man come, the military, industrial, pharmaceutical, technological, state media propaganda complex. That's what I call it. Even though people usually shorten it to the deep state or the military industrial complex. Or they just call it, if you call it the whole world, you call it the liberal global world order. Yeah. On the macro. You need some eggs? Dude, I think we need some. Oh, I didn't know they were having the gay pride parade today. Yeah, I don't know. Tula has some kind of like dry patch on her skin, and I'm like, she keeps itching and itching, and I'm like, uh-oh. Tula? Are you okay, babe? What is this? Are you okay, honey? Okay, I hope that's not a sore Tula. We might have to investigate that later, especially when Mama come. Yeah, she just got a buzz and she just got a bath, so I don't know. She should be better, but all right. It's not bleeding or anything. There's no pus, so otherwise it would be on my hand. But it's like this really dry, irritated part of skin. So I need to see what I can do pretty soon. Okay. I already had 999 arrows or whatever. Yeah. I got a full quiver. That's the word they use in those like porn, in those adult novels. Her vagina quivered. It's like I don't know how many older ladies actually keep those steamy romance novels of like what was like Dr. Jordan Peterson said, like women fantasize about what, three things? It's like pirates and vampires and werewolves or something. I think really the difference, like attractive women know that they can just they can play musical men. And so when a woman is after a divorce, I think they kind of revel being single for a while until they pick their next victim. So I think that women, since they're so sexually attractive, they actually have the choice of the men. So they decide. I mean, and the pool of men is already just built in, baked into the cake. So they just choose their new man, and the men really don't have much of a choice, except for, hey, this woman's hot, but like that's it. That's about as far as the male choice goes, I think. So women have the advantage in that respect, is that they have the ultimate the choice of authority in the sexual what Coach Red Pill would call the sexually deregulated marketplace. Sheila, are you okay, man? Okay. Should we take a look at you? Should we take a look at it? Okay, babe. What do we got here? Okay, can I take a look? What's wrong? Ooh, Tula. Ooh, baby. Hold on. Tula. Tula, stay right there. Let me take a look. Tula. Tula. Ooh. Oh. Tula. Uh-oh. Uh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm looking at some of Tula. Okay. Let me. I don't know what I can do. I'm not a veterinarian, and some peroxide or something might agitate it. So, and then Tula would go crazy, going ah. Oh, no. Hello. Hey. Am I here? Oh, hey. So Tula has an itching problem. Hello. Yeah. So, but she has a sore though. So what do I do? Under her ear. It's well, she won't kind of let me. Yeah. It's a dry, scratchy, and she's like, "Urgh," and she got a sore. Oh, okay, and put that on it. Oh, okay, and that might help her. Okay, all right then. Well, I'll go help out. All right, I was just wondering what the advice was. Hey, love you. Hey, hey, love you, Julie. Too lady. It's Juju. Oh. She has a pain. I'll put some ointment on her. Love you, Julie. Love y'all. Oh, nice horse painting. Bye. Okay, there's. Okay, there's Bella. You can see. It's Julie and Mama. Hey, it's Mama and Juju. Juju. Yeah. Oh, okay. Love you. I just wanted your advice. Okay. Okay. All right. Love you. Okay. All right. Love you. Good night. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye. Okay. All right. So I want to put some hydrocortisone or whatever on the. It looks like a sore that she's been itching on the dry patch. So, hey girl, you didn't get down or you did? All right. This game is fucking awesome. There's no doubt about it. This game is motherfucking awesome. It looks like a 2-dragon day. I feel like if there were really dragons in the sky, that people would just like shoot them down and try to like. I feel like people would hunt them and fucking fuck it up or something. It does seem like Asian old men are like really friendly. It does seem that maybe they're not all friendly, but maybe that's like a stereotype. But it seems like it's like kind of true though. I guess some stereotypes are kind of true, not always, but man, this quesadillas are fucking tits, man. I'm so happy I'm out of that nicotine fit because that was like hell. Mm. Hey, Tula, I hope you feel better. Do you feel better now? I love you. I hope that helped your sore with your itching. Huh? Tula's like, this guy's magic. This guy knows magic or something. That's what probably dogs think when they get healed. They're like, hey, I feel better. These humans must have magic. Oh yeah. Oh, 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 it's magic, you know. Yeah, I thought of doing the parody for Ozempic, saying, oh, 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 it's bullshit, you know. I was thinking about doing that one, but. Thank you, I love you. Oh. Two Lady is so beautiful, Two Lady. My love moon. You know what it's time for? Meaty rice balls. Meaty rice balls. Make an onion omelet, dog. Yeah. If I see like an old classmate, or something, maybe an old coworker or something like that, and I say like, "Hey, oh, you were from we had that one class," and then the person will say like, you know, the worst response is, "Don't care. That was a long time ago." That's like the worst response probably. Time has moved on. Okay, or but one time I remember this guy named Ryan Voorhees from high school. We weren't buddies or anything. He was like, oh no, I guess he kind of looked like James Marsden. Not exactly, but like sort of like that. As an example, what he looked like. As a template of a white guy, right? Okay, then. So he came into the Kroger deli and he went, and I remembered him from high school. So I was like, hey, Ryan Voorhees, what's up, man? Klein High School, 1998 or something. And he just was like, he didn't smile. He didn't seem happy about it. He was like, he starts looking at ham and cheese, and then he goes, that was a long time ago, dude. Long time ago, dude. Uh, well, photographic memory, eidetic memory, does not really take into account much time. It can obviously, I see that time is passing. Everybody can see that. Everybody can go to the Walmart and see people getting older, and you can see the lines coming into their face, and you can see their hair turning gray, and everybody can see that. But the memory of the person, that doesn't go away until my death one day. Yeah. When I was talking about humor and music last night with Frank Zappa, and there's a hilarious guy called Jim E. Brown. Even his name is a joke. And he makes these English silly videos about being an overweight, obese alcoholic who has a fatty liver, and yeah. That may not they may that may not sound funny to most people, but it's just basically him whining on his songs, and the songs are actually pretty good, for comedy songs. And it's kind of like in a style. It's trying to be retro, like the Smiths or Morrissey, like but with heavy, like a 1980s, like kind of like synthesizer sound. He'll talk about going to different eateries and being fat and being unhappy and all this other shit. And sometimes there's like funny skits, like have a brawl in a bathroom stall or some shit. So Jimmy Brown. It's literally Jim E. Brown. And I laughed at the skit where he's fighting the guys in the toilet. But I love I guess he's like what, late, if he's not late 30s, he's like early to mid 40s. And he always calls himself the young struggling artist. He always calls himself 19 when he's obviously like my age. Ooh, Tula must feel better with that medicine. She came over and kissed me like, oh, thank you. She gave me a thank you kiss. That was sweet of her. I'm so happy now, not because really the hangover's lifting necessarily. I'm so happy because the nicotine fit went away. I was like, yes, because that was odious. So, do I consider people that don't fully quit smoking to be weak-minded? I mean, they definitely seem slaves to nicotine for sure. Slaves to the tobacco companies, definitely. The tobacco industry definitely is a form of slavery, unnecessary slavery for sure. A form of corporate slavery, without a doubt. I think it's really those like boomers and stuff, and the like that. I think the people that grew up in the smoking is cool generations, like 1950s, 1960s, when the tobacco companies, uh, Philip Morris or RJR Reynolds and so on, when they're making money hand over fist, putting the heavily addictive chemical nicotine into their products. That's a really good Russell Crowe film called The Whistleblower. I think it's 30 years old this year, isn't it? Yeah, I want to say it came out in 1996. The Whistleblower? I could be wrong. Let's see here. There's so many movies called The Whistleblower. Ooh. There's a 1986 film called The Whistleblower with Michael Caine. 1986 Bruce Pfeiffer. What? Uh, uh, um, oh, I'm sorry. It's called The Insider, 1999. Oh, okay. I thought they called it The Whistleblower. It's called The Insider. It's a critically acclaimed drama starring Russell Crowe as Dr. Jeffrey Wigand, a tobacco industry whistleblower who exposes how companies knowingly added chemicals to increase nicotine effects. Directed by Michael Mann, the film co-stars Al Pacino as 60 Minutes producer Lowell Bergman. Crowe received an Academy Award nomination for his intense, career-defining performance as the pressure executive. Jeffrey Wigand was a real whistleblower who exposed the practices of Brown and Williamson. The Insider, 1999. All right. Yeah, that's why they call it The Insider, because there were so many movies called The Whistleblower that it became redundant from a creative perspective. Okay, got a lot of copious simmered fruit. Need to get some more. Yeah, now they have whistleblowers for everything. They have like Google whistleblowers. They got government whistleblowers. They got all kinds of whistleblowers. Um, I guess you've seen like you know David Grush for the alien stuff. I haven't really been seeing too many alien UFO besides David Grush. So Obama just saying that there's aliens wasn't really. I mean, it was kind of a bombshell, but saying something's true without evidence is kind of like a little bit, at least logically speaking, like pissing in the wind. I got 213 herbs. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Some mushrooms. didn't work. Is that a country song? The beer didn't work. Right. Yeah. Baby Driver is on, but I guess Tula didn't want to watch Baby Driver. Hey. Why does nobody else want to watch Baby Driver? That's what I want to know. Why isn't there more Baby Driver fans? Why is there not a Baby Driver 2? No, a whole franchise of Baby Driver? Well, one day he would be old, though. Yeah, it was a weird choice if Robbie Williams was trying to stay relevant. It's a weird choice for Robbie Williams to do a movie where he plays a gorilla. It doesn't make any sense. Now, I heard the movie's really good with Robbie Williams, and I heard it's really good, but he might have made more money without the gorilla stuff. You know, what the whole gorilla thing was about. He should have just made, Robbie Williams hits the like a stadium tour documentary or something, or like documents him like struggling with booze and drugs and like how he got clean, and well, maybe that would just be another cliche, like biopic. Barracuda. Because they say that the biopics are like getting to be kind of predictable, like they're this predictable formula of like the singer breaks into the music business, gets rich and famous, and then they crash out on drugs and alcohol, and then they discover what's important in life, and then sober up, and then they rediscover their music. Oh, do people like the joke about Wendy's Indies? Yeah, that's an old one that I used. Uh, Doing a close up of the girl's butt and going where where. That was just like my joke, my comedy part. So I assume that people hopefully know when I'm joking and I'm not. And if they don't, then that could be misinterpreted. Going where, and doing a close up of the butt cheeks. We're gonna have some ice cream tonight. Yeah, ice cream malts. Well, I'm so glad my grandma improved. Yeah, It doesn't mean she's out of the woods. It just means she's out of the woods like temporarily. You know, only so long you can keep the Master Death away. The Grim Reaper. Wasn't that a good commercial where the I love that commercial where it's like the Grim Reaper is coming for her by the fridge, and she's like, "No, not now." I love how they like did a CGI animated Grim Reaper that was coming after her, and she's like, "No, get away from me." The Grim Reaper. Yeah, probably the funniest in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bogus Journey. He was in Face the Music too, right? And William Sadler. That guy is a pretty. Oh my God! Like I had him on my social media feed, like on Twitter X, and man, that guy was pretty intense. But you would expect that actors would probably be emotionally intense. I mean, not all of them, but because actors are paid to act, and so they're real emotional people. So that's like their currency. Oh, I'm glad Two Lady feels better. Yeah, at first, dogs if they're injured, they're like, "What are you doing?" And they might actually bite you because they don't know what the hell you're gonna do. So yeah, I know you can build up trust with your animals too, but you know what do they say? Respect is earned or trust is earned. That's the old saying. What would an old man say to a young man? Trust is earned, not automatic, instant gratification or something. Most of the male self help is like um, is based around delaying gratification. Yeah, it's not necessarily based on the old like like if an old man who's like retired on a fixed social security income, if he hears a younger man's having a problem, he's like, well, you just need to work harder. You just need to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. And they give that old like ancient tired speech like that's not even relevant today. I mean, not you know, boy, you just need to get your shit together. Just try a little harder, Mark. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps and go pound the pavement like the old days. Yeah, right. Well, in the old days, people could afford to get a house and shit. Buy a house, right? In the old days, it didn't cost $25 to get McDonald's for two people. Yeah, that's why I usually take elder advice with a grain of salt because I'm like, you have no idea what's really going on. Do you? Yeah, I don't know if Social Security is going to be around for Gen X or millennials, my generation. I think the boomers are just gonna take all that. Yeah. I mean, the lifelong bureaucrats in Washington can barely even decide a budget. I mean, how are they going to fund Social Security forever when it is really just a Ponzi scheme that gets money from young people to old people? And so it's like you see the Social Security withheld, and that's great that somebody crippled is getting some money and all that, but it is a Ponzi scheme to steal from young people and give it to the old people. And so, yeah, I tried to get 2 jobs one time, and it was pretty rough, and wasn't really getting ahead in the system. Getting 2 jobs, it was just more work and then just like more stress. Basically, what it was. It was more stress, more traffic, more people, more bullshit. It was just more and more and more. And, and it was like physically tiring too. Um, yes, the day that all the children dread is tomorrow. They all have to go back to school. So, yeah, the winter break is over. Kind of like their Saturday was ruined too. So, here we go. Where are we going? What? We're not lifting off? Come on, boo. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Hello? Okay, so hey, is she feeling better? Yeah, she came and gave me a kiss when I put her ointment on. She came and gave me a kiss, like, thank you. She's not scratching and she's not uh, shaking her head. It must have worked because she's really relaxed now. And she can't lick it off. I don't. Remember when she chewed on her bottom? Oh. And she would lick it off and take bites. Well, she can't lick this off because it's below her ear. I know. No. You put a little bit of amount on it, it's good. Yeah. Good. And now she's just laying down. The Shih Tzus are chilling. Oh. Well, I just came outside smoking. I'm fixing to go to the bathroom and lay down, and I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's like it's almost 9. Okay. All right. And then I'll lay down. We're watching Landman on Paramount Plus. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I love y'all. I love you too. We love you. And anyway, like I said, I just came outside to smoke one last time. And okay. I thought I'd call and check on how the Buddha's doing. Yeah, she's doing fine. And in the morning, you'll have to put some more on. And okay. All right. I don't know how many hours it says to do it, but yeah, at least every 2 to 3 hours, maybe just add a little bit on the spot, just a tiny bit. Okay. But, or at least, for sure in the morning. Yeah. I will for sure. I hope that gave her some relief. Yeah. It did? Yeah. She came and kissed me like, ooh, I don't know what you did, but you helped me. Oh. And she ran in there, gave me a kiss on my leg, like, and then she went to her bed. Oh, she's in the living room? No. She went in here, and she gave me a kiss on my leg, like, oh, thank you. I know, but is she laying in there with y'all? Yeah, she started doing that because, gets lonely by herself in there.
And Mama's not here. Mama's
Yeah,
not there.
and then Mama's. Yeah, I think Bella and Tula were looking around like kind of sad, like Mama's gone, like looking at me like, what's going on here?
Where'd she go?
Yeah, where'd she go? Like, yeah,
Tell me everywhere I get home.
Oh, they're gonna go wild. You're gonna feel like the president just entered the room, and you're gonna feel like a rock star.
Oh
I
yeah. Well, I love you.
love you too.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
I'll call you when I'm on the road
So
tomorrow.
the only thing was bad is that I had a nicotine fit, and I was like, no, the nicotine jump is like, yeah. So that's the only thing. No, I know, but yeah, no, that was way worse because when I was fit, it's like a nicotine fit. I was like, all right. Okay. So that's from my aunt and uncle live in Benton, Arkansas. That's where my grandmother's in the hospice, and mom is out in the boondocks. Uh, Mom gets here about 4 or 5, and so I might grill some pork chops with some green beans and some fettuccine alfredo noodles. And so I'm gonna go get some milk right now or something. All right, let's get back into the mix. Yeah, I'm gonna put some more ointment on Tula tomorrow because she has that spot that I was concerned about that she's itching. But so I couldn't get any lift on this, huh? Because it was dragging. And yeah, I guess the that was a redundant structure. So we'll just go like this. No redundancy, just efficiency. Yeah, we have liftoff of the space shuttle Jamlantis. Oh, Wuthering Heights soaring at the box office. Yeah, it's like she's so hot that Margot Robbie, right? Yeah. Yeah, do I think like a Crocodile Dundee movie would have been with Chris Helmsworth and Margot Robbie and a lot of Australian actors and actresses, Russell Crowe. Do I think a Crocodile Dundee movie with all those actors and actresses? I think it would have made a lot of money if they would have seriously done it. You know, even with the old man Paul Hogan. Yeah, they could have just made like Chris Helmsworth his son or something, and then he could have been like the new Dundee or some shit. Could have called him like Bonk or something. or whatever his name is. I was baffled by Walkabout Creek, the one of the characters in his game, uh, Sue, the sexy blonde. Um, yeah, it's the 40th anniversary of Crocodile Dundee. We'll talk about that when it comes in. Um, a lot of great movies came out in 1986. I guess I want to say 1986 is not just when I hit my stride as a 6-year-old, but I want to say that the 1980s, that's when the 1980s was hitting its stride. You know, when it was no longer identified with the 1970s anymore, where it like carved out its own identity, its own distinct identity. The 1980s was like a party that you never wanted to end, but all good things. Uh, got the like, got an electric like. So what do we want to do? Put some freeze on a. Take a chill pill. Like electric like. Yeah. I like more into the farming mode today, besides repair mode, but ooh, can't carry any more melee weapons. Dang. Dang, 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 orangutan. Dang, dang, orangutan. What the? Dang, 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 the dang, dang, orangutan. Dang, dang, orangutan. What the fuck? Yeah, out in the country in East Texas, like in Liberty County, they would have these things all the time. These corn dogs everywhere. Yeah, I loved them. When I was a kid, there was like, can you really eat those? Or there's like poisonous. Yeah. Uh, people want to have theological discussions. Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm not really. I'm not like an ordained minister or anything. So I don't go to church. The reason why people don't go to church is that they don't want to make like a commitment that doesn't involve money. So that's why a lot of people don't go to church. Um, it's kind of boring as well. It doesn't matter how many bells and whistles, how cool people try to make it, but it's still fucking boring. So there's Kill Orko. Ah, looks like our battle with the wizard was successful. Yeah. Okay, so what happened was I had a bunch of beers, and then I started to put on religious material. When I rip some beers, I go too much. I get too drunk, I might go off into a tangent. I'll start trying to learn Japanese, or I might try to like put on scripture videos, or who knows. It doesn't mean I believe in anything. It just means that I was drunk and I was playing different videos, is basically. But going off on different mental tangents. So we'll call it mental tangents, or we'll call it like intellectual avenues that I find interesting. Yeah, but in terms of theology and the world's religions being interesting, yes. So religion can be interesting even if you don't believe that it's true. And so faith can be useful, um, because it inspires motivation, and motivation is how things can get done. So that's good. Like if you want to do something and you believe in some higher power or something, it's easier to do that thing, I'd say, because you are motivated to a higher power, a higher force. Yeah. Uh, uh, where's the dragon? Yeah. That's the ice dragon? That's Nadra. That's some really soothing Asian music. It's like folksy Asian music. It's so nice. That would be cool to be in a Japanese village for real though, but not during the penis festival. No, you'd want to go during the penis festival because all the women, there'd be tons of white women from all over the world at the penis celebrating penis. Yeah, you'd want to be at that one. What do you think a guy would score more at the penis festival? I don't know. I never tried. All those women looking at penises all day. Yeah, they bring children to the penis festival, the phallic festival in Japan, um, because it's like a fun festival that celebrate. It's a fertility festival, so it's not considered pornography. Yeah, but I mean, most places around the world would think that was pornography, and that's obscene to bring children to that. If there was just like dildos everywhere and big dinglings all over the place, people dressing up as penises and dancing around, and all that all that hilarious shit. Yeah, I think the kids in Japan, part of that village that go, or Japanese people that go to it, that they really don't think, the kids don't really think it's weird, or anything. They don't grow up with sexual deviancies or any kind of disorders. To them, it's just another day at the office. So maybe it's even boring. No, the kids look like they're having fun. Yeah, what the women's rights groups are mad at Japan because their age to consent is like 16 years old, So that tends to fire up women's rights groups. Yeah. Oh, nice kick in the face by the movement. Yeah, today after the storms was absolutely glorious. I, was hungover, but I got to enjoy some of it though, at least, despite the Nick fit and the almost heroin type addiction level. Yeah, I'm not gonna try any of that stuff, benzos or any of that shit. I'm glad I didn't get addicted to pain pills after I was stabbed like 3 times. And yeah. Well, I mean, I guess the comfort of taking the pain pill is that you're just like, oh, I'm taking pain pills, and you're like, well, I'm not gonna feel pain, and so, but that's dangerous for people that can't get off it. So I would use the Robert De Niro rule of Michael Mann's Heat. So with addiction, anything that you can't walk out of in 10 seconds flat, you don't get involved with. So yeah, I'm not always on top of that, and I'd like to be more fortuitous and more industrious in avoiding toxic substances, but with Native American and Irish and English heritage, it's kind of hard to stay away from the booze. It's kind of a challenge, actually. All right. Oh, yeah, I think that nicotine was like that was the biggest hurdle was that shit because I was like, because when you're jonesing for a drug, it just feels like you feel like a fucking junkie. Is the problem. Okay, Stalnox, no relation to Joseph Stalin. Oh, there it is. Giant boomerang. Oh yeah, boomerang. Yeah, I mean that Margot Robbie's hot. You know, definitely. She is like. Can you imagine that being your wife or something? Oh my god, lucky bloke who is her husband. Is she like 40 by now? Margot Robbie. She's been around for a while. She is. Oh, she's still young as hell. 35. Dang, she was born in 1990, almost 36. Fuck. Spouse Tom Ackerley. 10 years, no kids, huh? Oh, because she's trying to. She found a dream. Okay. He's got the six things: 6 feet tall, 6 inch dick, six-figure salary. Yeah, got everything a woman loves. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, he produced Barbie. Yeah, that's great. There's this movie he produced called My Old Ass. My Old Ass. My Old Ass. There's a classic, My Old Ass. I kind of want to see this movie now, huh? Though I'd rather see a movie called like Women's Asses. Just to be clear. Uh, oh, they do have movies called Women's Asses. It's called porno. Yeah, no doubt. Down in the in Hades again. Yeah, yeah. It's Hades, and I'm down with the ladies. Yeah. Now I'm getting like out of my hangover, and the Nick Fit's gone, so I'm like a lot happier because that was dreadful. I'm gonna have to remember not to smoke, even if smokes are available, because yeah, like I'm like the Mogwai, like like if I have rules, I'm like better, but like if more shit is around, like more mayhem will more chaos will occur. Like don't feed after midnight. Don't give 3 beers. Don't leave pain pills. It's like you just have to write like an entire list of things not to have around. Like do not bring weapon. Don't bring a whole bunch of guns and knives and tasers, and don't bring shotguns and machine guns and machetes, and don't bring certain elements weaponry. Uh, don't bring mace, tasers, pepper spray. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. So the problem with my stepdad is that he like loads up with weapons. I guess he's paranoid, but it's like can't load up with that many weapons, dude. I mean, I know people have the right, to arm up, but I'm just saying like can't have that many weapons, bro. You can't have as many weapons as like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, like where he has like 20 weapons. I mean, you can, but legally, but it's still like, man. Oh, okay. Mm. Do I have like a whole bunch of Zonite? Oh yeah, you already have an assload of those. Yeah. All right. These robots remind me it's going to be the 40th anniversary of Short Circuit. These remind me of like Johnny Five, like a lot. Even though they're green and they're kind of more like they're kind of like green like Cyclops Yodas. But some people don't like gaming content. Yeah, gaming. I like it because it's just like stream of consciousness, and there's some like activity that goes on. Is it really just like wandering around? Yeah, it's like intense stream of consciousness, really. Yeah, it's easier to set up like a kind of a jazz structure, which is like a kind of a formless amoeba, like yeah. I know most people like structure, and I understand why because it. Time to meet the Reaper. I love how the trees are like fungus. This kind of reminds me of Tim Burton. It looks like something out of a Tim Burton movie, like Beetlejuice or something. It's got that psychedelic quality to it, which is cool. What I think about Beetlejuice, it was like, cash in using it all comes back to the sweet Latina booty. Yeah, because the sweet Latina booty is like that's the source of the joy of life is sweet Latina booty, and Jenna Ortega is like one of the hottest young actresses. That's in the Latina. It seems like a lot of like old IPs, intellectual properties that the companies are just like putting in Finn Wolfhard and Jenna Ortega just to like, hey, remember Wednesday and Stranger Things? Well, here's yeah. I think what they're gonna do with Margot Robbie, I think she's gonna bow out gracefully and say, "Oh, I left Hollywood and I had 2 kids." I think she's gonna like, you know, I don't think she's gonna totally abandon her career, but she's not gonna, pull a Nicole Kidman and try to be forever young or some BS. She's not gonna get like a whole bunch of plastic on her face and look ridiculous and try to compete with the nanny or something. Her husband's gonna like bang the nanny one day. No, I mean I hope not. I'm just saying. For some reason, I feel like Margot Robbie's gonna go out like really classy for some reason. I just have this feeling about her. Is it time to do it? Oh yeah, let's get him. And do some quantum teleportation. Burglary gone wrong. Hmm. Thank you. Oh, people are laughing at indies. Well, I'm glad that someone got the joke. I'm glad they subbed because of that joke. That makes me happy. Indies. Yeah. It's is it the best one that I could come up with? You know, it's probably not the best thing. It's probably not the most advanced idea that I could ever come up with, but it is, you know, in a comedic sense, I think it's uh turning Wendy's into indies. Yeah, why is fast food going down? It's too expensive. Yeah. It's like people used to get a meal for two under $10, and then now it's like $30 or $25, some ridiculous shit. So all these like subpar fast food companies are going under, like Pizza Hut and fucking Launch on Silvers and Wendy's. Okay, I know I've talked about the going to Wendy's before Chick-fil-A in the 1980s, but there was really not chicken sandwich wars in uh, the 1980s. So, okay. So there was no such thing as chicken sandwich wars between corporate fast food chains. And most of the fast food chains were either franchised or they were corporate. And the corporations, the fast food corporations, had quality ingredients and at a great price. And they had meal deals and they had specials and they had toys and all this good stuff. And so dining was an experience back in the day, like even at fast food. And it was supposed to be nice, it was supposed to be clean, it was supposed to be a great experience. And so Wendy's was like almost like a house. They decorated it with plants and nice decor. They made it the seating comfortable. They had even had like a glass on the outside where you could hang out, almost like a mini like arboretum, and it was really fantastic. Yeah, Wendy's. I mean, I have great, I don't want to put rose-colored glasses on it, but to me, it was amazing when I was a kid. And then you could get a chicken club sandwich, and this thing was so juicy and tasty, man. And then you had the wonderful fries that were cut well and cooked, the golden crispy fries to go with that chicken club sandwich, and it was amazing. And then you could get a frosty, and it was the chocolate frosty to go. Oh my god, it's like you were in paradise. And so I noticed when I went to Wendy's when it was taken over by global fast food corporations that it was not of the same quality, and it was kind of like nasty. And I was thinking, and then I looked at the employees, and I had my memories of Wendy's from the 1980s. I looked at the employees, and they weren't happy like in the commercials. They were like, they looked, the minimum wage in Texas like $7.25 an hour. They looked like they were just pissed and angry, and they looked like they were in hell or something. And it's probably if you worked at Wendy's, I bet it's pretty close to being in hell now, like at the ninth level of Hades, the ninth level of uh, Hellfire. Pretty close, but not as bad as Hades, right? Yeah. So Wendy's was an experience. Like Dairy Queen was an experience. Pizza Hut was an experience, and like Long John Silver's was an experience. Even maybe maybe less so the Burger King and McDonald's. Well, McDonald's was kind of an experience too with Playland and all that. Now it's just too expensive and shitty food. And so my favorite fast food chains now are like those In-N-Out burgers are really good. Those multiple stackers. I mean, with that gooey cheese, like Anthony Bourdain, the chef, would say. And then, of course, the Whataburger. Oh man, they give you so much for your buck. Even if inflation hit it hard, uh, the Whataburger is still the great quality that it's ever been since 1950. Um, Jack and a Crack pretty much sucks, except for their greasy ass unhealthy tacos. Um, Chick-fil-A, you know what, is still pretty dang good. Yeah, so they have quality. I don't know how expensive the shit is, but they still have quality. They still have like some old school American values, religious values, conservative values. They still have like, you know, that kind of integrity in their company, which keeps them very busy, very profitable, and very well trusted. But yeah, the other competitors, I wouldn't. I know Burger King might seem like an American staple that's never going away, but to be honest, I wouldn't. Okay, McDonald's is just too global to go down. It's almost like too big. I wouldn't say it's too big to fail, but it's almost like that. That it has so many markets around the world, like South Korea and burgeoning markets, like it's not going anywhere. But I can imagine a day when Burger King has to shut down a lot of shops, and yeah, I don't think it'll be as bad as Demolition Man. Uh, so the reason why in Demolition Man they make the fast food wars, they make Taco Bell the winner because in the early 90s, Taco Bell would be the winner of a fast food war. And so Taco Bell used to have like 59-cent tacos. And when I was a teenager in the 90s, we would go get those uh, chicken soft tacos, 59 cents each. So you didn't have to be rich, but $3 felt like a fortune in 1990. I mean, imagine what you could do with those $3. You could get like, or let's say $5. Imagine what you could get with $5 in 1992 or something. You could get like a whole meal for $5. You could get like all these different tacos. And for $10, you'd be eating like a king, basically. You and your, astute weaponry. So I think the writers and producers of the Demolition Man movie thought that Taco Bell would be the only fast food place because it was still pretty good quality and also it was relatively cheap. So they thought that in the future Taco Bell would be the dominant fast food chain because it would have quality product and it would be relatively cheap. But of course, there was no way that the writers could see the COVID uh, Bidenflation death spiral of the American economy. And they probably couldn't see the corporate, I'm sorry, the government corruption leading to $38 trillion, almost $40 trillion worth of national sovereign debt and the weakening US dollar. And so they probably couldn't see all that, if they're going to make a prophetic movie about the future. I still think Demolition Man is a more prophetic movie about the future of the world in the USA than, let's say, Idiocracy, for instance. Touche. That's fun. Welcome to the team. To the dream scheme, no. Oh, wait, you need those. Huh? Okay, I think that's the old lady running a garbage disposal. Yeah, it's unlikely to be the garage because there's only two other people, mom and dad, that have access to this house. Yeah. Looks like the weather's going to be great for a while, so yeah. Yeah, I might just play the game for the 700,000 because I really need $700,000 more than I need a beer. So yeah. What do I think the numbers are going to be? Like bonus ball, Texas two-step. I think yeah, there's about 3 numbers that I haven't played yet. So I'm gonna see if we can. I might get a beer. I might do a live stream tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on. I definitely want to try to avoid smoking because that nicotine hit was ungodly. Kind of a meanie butt. Shit. Oh, fudgy butts. Oh wait, can I use that on him? Come to Poppy. Come to Poppy. Come to Poppy. Oh, I don't have. Oh, great. I didn't even have anything. It's God. Yeah, so I'll apply Tula's ointment. Looks like it didn't work. Baby girl. Yeah, we're gonna go to bed at a decent hour tonight. Not drink beer until the sun comes up. So welcome to the team, baby. At least I got a piece of them though. Yeah, I don't mind if I die as long as the other person is critically injured. Woo. That's good. Okay. Get my stamina up. And oh, did it break? Damn it. Damn it. Oh, the Spirit of 76, baby. Yeah. Shit, you bastard. Ruined it. There we go. Later, adios. Say hello to my little friend. All right. Oh, poop. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Yeah, what would have been a better movie idea, I think? Instead of like the Mummy Dark Universe, they should have made a movie with Indiana Jones and the Brendan Fraser, Rick McConnell, and the Mummy. I would have loved to see that, like a crossover movie between the Mummy and Indiana Jones. That would be badass. That's a really. I tried to watch The Whale, but that's a really depressing movie. You know, if the guy's trying to take, he can't take it. He's so fat he can't take a shit. That's depressing, man. So fat that you can't take a crap by yourself. What the fudge? Yeah, that movie makes me sad. Yeah. Mm. Might have a little M&M's malt tonight, probably. Yeah, no malt liquor. 40? You drinking 40s? Malt liquor? Yeah, I do remember that part of the conversation. Yeah. Oh, it's scratching the bone. Scratch me bones. Scratch me bones. Scratch me bones. Put on some shorts. Yeah. All right, we're back. Sweet Lionel booty. No, it's not as sweet as Latina booty though. All right, this is the dragon dog right here. This was the final boss, literally. Uh-oh. You're breaking my shield, Stone. Unacceptable. Uh-oh. I bomb this dog. All right. Time to break out the big guns. It's time for the big dogs. All right, we need our big gun. Well, big gun. There, 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 there. Big gun. You're number one. There, 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 there. Big gun. Get knock the hell out. Is it knock the hell out of you? The AC/DC. There, there, there. Big gun. There, 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 there. Big gun. You're number one. Big gun, knock the hell out of you. Oh yeah, do this. Got my tank. Gonna walk the plank. Yeah, who do I thank? Gonna get you spanked, no? Oh, he broke it. Fuck. Broke my tank, no? Got to get down. Yo, get it down. Get it down. Get these boys down. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I really don't care what country has or what leaders have to die or get bombed, so that so the West doesn't become slaves to the Chinese Communist Party. It's like very imperative. It's very dire. So it really doesn't even matter how that really takes place. Just like fucking ran me over. Oh shit, I'm almost dead. Okay. Hey Tula. I love you too, lady. You're my cute baby. Oh, that felt better, too. Yeah. Did that when you feel good? Sorry, too. I want to tell you something, too. Okay. I want to tell you something very important, too. I love you. And I want you to feel better. I love you. And I promise to be a dedicated, wolf love man. I promise from this day forward to be a dedicated to lady man and dedicated to Bella and Tula. I love Shisu. Yeah, you still feel so good, dude. Let's have a little love on Bella too. I love Bella. Don't worry, Mom will come back tomorrow, okay? Okay. Tomorrow I would like to, yeah, I'm going to make the Alfredo noodles and also the grilled pork chops with some green beans and some iced tea, of course. So there it is. So when Mom comes in, she has a nice meal. I might have myself a few elixirs or bizzlers, but I want to skip the old. Dang. I want to skip the old cigarettes because you know the nicotine chemical is like too addictive and it causes major withdrawal. So, oh shit. Damn. This motherfucker here. That's the funny part. Like Morgan Freeman hardly ever cussed in movies, and then in 2008 Wanted, he goes, "Hey, you shoot this motherfucker here," and it was like the funniest part of the movie. Just about. Yeah, it's kind the plot from the late 1990s, kind of the Matrix plot, is that somebody's in the cubicle in a dead end job and they hate their life, and there's no there's no girls, there's no, it's just like this corporate slavery. You little son of a bitch. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to build it and it keeps capping me. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. That is an excellent idea. Make sure he doesn't screw it. Okay, so then that is there. You can't really hide in here, but I see what I'm gonna do. So this is gonna be, what is it? So I need to get the tank over here. Yeah, there we go. Now we're good. Did he break my shit up, man? Shit, dude. Oh, I was just breaking my shit left and right. He's like Dark Side. He's just breaking everything. Like Dark Side in DC Comics. Dark Side is able to break all of Green Lantern's constructs from his mental constructs. He straight up teleported. Oh, nice. Oh, glad of you to join us today. Nice of you to stop die. Ooh. Nice to bleed you. Meow. Oh, I didn't know he could go that. Oh man. Yeah. All right, let's get our. Oh, we don't have our masturbation sword. Bring me the masturbation. No. Ooh, that was a good. That was actually very, very needed at that point in the battle. Come. Was that a great like Jack Nicholson when he's like, I love that part, like Tim Burton's Batman 1989, where he's like, he has the gun and he's like, "Come on, you miserable son of a bitch." He has his gun out. Yeah, some people they criticize the Joker performance of 1989. Yeah. So Batman 1989 is a detective. It's like a it's like a noir. So it's kind of like it's trying to get that gangster appeal of the old Detective Comics DC. Yeah, Detective Comics DC. So and it does a great job of doing that. And in my opinion, shit. Uh oh. Okay, so I'm gonna need to try to survive this battle. There we go. There's the window right here. Let's take him out. Yes. Victorious. Yes. 10 o'clock. Victorious. Yo. Yeah. Do we have what we need for the epic? Well, let's go heal our wounds. Um, okay, so what was the Dairy Queen like in the 1980s? It was like the Dairy Queen experience, like Liberty County out in the country. And I'm sure people that went out to the country and went to Dairy Queen in certain years had the same experience. You go to Dairy Queen, but it's like really exciting though because you're going to Dairy Queen and it's going to be affordable. You anticipate it. You drive, to the Dairy Queen and you order the Tex Country basket, and so you get the steak finger basket. You get these fresh steak fingers. You get this the big red basket with like that paper, that paper comfort. Then you get the nice golden French fries. You get some country cream gravy. You get the ketchup, and then you get that wonderful toasted Texas toast, and then your favorite soft drink. It's like, oh man, those were the days. And then the city happened. The city was shit, you know, and okay, so city happened, global corporations happened, and the quality of food went to uh, hell in a handbasket. Oh, suddenly I'm on Dagobah. Yoda, where's Yoda at? I'm here for my Jedi training. Nah. Uh, okay, I'm almost dead. I gotta do something about that. Meaty rice balls. So the Dairy Queen again was an experience of Americana, an experience of the wilderness, an experience of the country. That with that Texas spin on it. Now you could still get Texas toast from Dairy Queen, I believe, and you could also get what makes the toast Texas. Is it the butter? Is it the toasting? I don't know, but it sounds good. Texas toast, it's always good. And they have Texas toast in the chicken strip basket too, with the country cream gravy at Whataburger, and it's really good as well. So Whataburger is still like amazing quality. Dairy Queen. So is it just stuff that's just disappointing when you grow up? No, it's deeper than that. It's not just people get older, their taste bud change. Everybody knows that the quality and the ingredients in food has not been up to par. Uh, Everybody knows or senses that something is wrong. Not just the Health and Human Secretary, uh, Robert RFK Jr. So the experience of Wendy's is gone. The experience of Dairy Queen is gone. So I went there when I was. It wasn't just I grew up and everything sucked. It's not like everybody hits adulthood and everything just blows. That's just. I mean, uh, so what? One opportunity of being an adult is still being alive. So that's good. So we'll just be optimistic about that. And then if other stuff isn't quality or it sucks or we're not bajillionaires, then well, people can work on that too. But I guess. So so the experience is gone, the ingredients are gone, the like caring about the customers is gone, the sense of the fast food chains from America being American, that's gone. All that stuff is gone. Customer service, people giving a shit, the dollar going a long way, a strong dollar with lots of purchasing power, buying cheap but high quality goods. That's over with for the most part. So that's the problem. That's really how all these fast food chains are going out of business. That's why it's like a graveyard. Yeah, Arby's doesn't make it in the highly competitive eating market of Houston, Texas, because there's so many grocery stores that you can go make a roast beef sandwich. And so a lot of people are like, well, why would I pay somebody to make me a roast beef sandwich when I can just go buy my shit and make one for myself? So that's why Arby's has difficulty despite the excellence of their curly fries. That's why Arby's has trouble in the Houston market because there's just so many competitors uh, all over the place. So yeah, in Houston, Texas, there's like a grocery store and like a liquor store in every corner. So it's like grocery store, grocery store, liquor store, or a convenience store and a liquor store. Yeah. I went the wrong way. Don't. Let me go back to the ferry. The soothing ambient Japanese music. It's a win. Yeah, we're gonna go make that Blue Belt, that Texas Blue Belt ice cream. So I went to the Dairy Queen in 2007, and it wasn't like one day I realized being an adult sucks. It wasn't exactly that. It was more to do with like it wasn't up to quality, the Dairy Queen. And I went into the Dairy Queen. I said, "Oh man, I'm gonna get some good food." And so I get the country chicken strip basket. Think it's gonna be as good as like Whataburger, maybe. Maybe I'm gonna have some flashbacks to my childhood. You know, have some good memories, that sort of thing. And then I'm like, what the fuck? This food is nasty. Like it's like why is this food nasty? It's like dude. I went way off course. Nice burp. Yo, yeah. Okay, so the chicken tender didn't taste. They didn't taste fresh, and they tasted like they were frozen chicken. It tasted like rubbery. I was like, what the fuck what is this? What is this rubbery chicken? Like this doesn't taste like Texas Dairy Queen. Like what the fuck happened to Dairy Queen, dude? You know, I can't just be having I'm old and my buds changed, or like, you know, it can't just be that like I grew up and everything sucks now. That can't be what it is. Like the dope song. I never cared that much, and I never dared to touch it. But most of all, what really sucks is everything in all of us in. To make it funnier, he goes, "Everything sucks." It's always made me laugh. Yeah, that the band is called Dope, and the song is called "Everything Sucks." I've been laughing at this. I've been laughing at this song for like 25 years, ever since my friend showed it to me. Dope. What's so funny about the video is like the guys in Dope are just that, like they have all these tattoos and long hair and crazy clothes and everything, and then like almost like an '80s band, but not glam. Yes, can you give me directions to the fairy fountain, please? With the fairy with the big tits. Mm. Harry Fairy, if you know what I mean. Okay, so what the fudge? We're gonna. Oh, that's nice. Ah. Okay. There he be the fairy. There he be. Can you crash into it? Crash into the fairy. Crash into me. Hike up your skirt a little more. Crash into me, yeah. baby, a boy's dream. Okay, here we go. We're gonna crash into the fairy fountain and see how this goes. Have we ever tried this before? No. Ah, see how does she just break the construct immediately? Oh yeah. Oh, it's just like it never existed. Oh, do you not have it yet? Oh shit, you can't do it yet because you need. Oh, we're almost there. We are almost there. Almost to the promised land. Oh, you need Gliok guts too. Oh man, it's your parts. They made the fairies more porno. They always get more and more porno, more and more like bigger tits and voluptuous features and stuff. Hey, those Japanese men have healthy imaginations over there. That's for sure. They got some health. They got a healthy fantasy life. Oh God, I hate when somebody's like, Ted Levine is. I'm a lot wiser about transgender issues. There are some lines in the script and movie that are unfortunate. Oh Lord. Huh. Oh. I hate when artists make a piece of art and then they like years later, oh, I really regret that. You know, when uh like the wokeism was like the worst thing to happen to like the world and America. Go woke, go broke though. So that's for sure. Goodbye, Dorco. All right, we out? Yeah. Yeah, sorry. It was getting pretty hairy when that Nick fit was hitting real bad. And so it was kind of rough, but uh out of it now. So thank God. Go enjoy some ice cream and have a good sleep. Wake up and try to restart, try to get on a successful path journey. So God bless and best of success. Yeah. All right. So I guess the African people are playing the African music. Yeah. I don't know, but yeah. Well, everybody loves music around here. That's for sure, including me and everybody else. But everybody's definition of what good music is like very different. Very different musical styles around here. That's for sure. But what the old saying, different strokes for different folks. Peace.